Welcome to the drawing in Fusion 360, stack number 3 of the train body of the train. And so this is the part that we're concerned about. There are some really cool, interesting moves here. This thing is hollow. We're going to start at the origin and draw out half an inch or a quarter inch. Come up a quarter, go out a quarter. It looks like we come up half from here, right? So that gives the difference. Half to there, then we do a sweeping radius that goes half an inch. It's going to come over here. Now it's going to pretend that it comes all the way to the edge here, but then we'll come back and trim that thing off, right? And it'll all be good. So I'll go ahead and follow through with that. Then we'll do some really wonky kind of making these things work in Fusion 360. This is where you guys that are doing it in Inventor Pro are at an advantage. Please watch Mr. Kunzler's video. It really does help you on that one. Okay, so here we go. We're going to go ahead and zoom in a little bit so we can see the beauty of this puppy. Oops, I went too far. There we go. All right, I want to come out. Let's see, there's a quarter inch. Now, the nice thing about letting the grid help us here is if we click on it, it just lets us keep going. And then the last one here, I want to go up 0.5. And my grid, there we go. That's the bottom part of this shape. Now, we need to do a radius coming out here of half an inch. So we'll do that with a circle, but we want to establish where that circle is going to begin. So we do that like this, come straight across 180 degrees from the direction, okay? And then we'll go ahead and use that information to get our radius. Let's go ahead and do a line coming up this way so that we can kind of trim things out. I'm going to use my panning tool here just so that I can get out of the way. And I just want to go up high enough that we've got that. We'll trim it off later. Okay, cool. So let's go ahead now and trim off things we don't need. We don't need any of that. Eventually we'll trim that stuff out. Okay, now as we look at the plans here at the drawing, sorry I keep saying plans when I'm building a house, that's what they call them. Okay, so we're going to get ready to do these really weird things here. But you'll notice that the radius ends a little early, and we find it right here at 0.125. So we need to make a cut on that radius that we did out 0.125. So we'll do that this way. We'll just temporarily put a line coming out, 0.125. And then we'll draw a line coming down. It's all we're going to use this is to cut things. And now we can go ahead and use that marvelous trimming tool and just cut things out so that we don't have to worry about any of that extra stuff. Just like that. There we go. All right. Now the next thing we're going to do is we have to establish where this next piece is going to be. And it looks like it goes, how high? 1.305. That's kind of odd, but that's what we'll do. So 1.305 from the base to the top. And then we're going to come out 1.15. So let's do it. So we start here at the base. We come up to the height that we're going to be, which was 1.305. And then we're going to use the drawing to be 0.15. Now our arc has to be right in there. I'm talking like I'm talking to my grandchild. Sorry about that. She's kind of cool. All right, so this one right here, we're doing a radius of 0.102. So our diameter is what we'll use. We'll build it like we did before because we're in Fusion, not Inventor Pro. So from each point, we'll just do the diameter. So the original was a radius of 0.102, so we're going to do 0.204 and do that 3 times. 0.204. Now our choice is we can go from this intersection and make it be an outie, right? We call that convex. Or we can go from this intersection, which will create a concave. So as we look at the thing here, it looks like we want it to come inward, not out. So this would be a convex shape. So we'll use that here. Same idea, just from this intersection, 0.204. Slick as can be. Now go ahead and trim out the pieces, make it look beautiful, make it look awesome. Make sure we only touch the pieces that we want to get rid of. And remember, if we get rid of too many pieces, we can always use the most awesome thing ever, which is undo. All right, perfect. Now, the next step, because we don't want to have anything on the inside, as you look right here, when we're doing the width of this thing, we don't want to have the inside also have mass. So we're going to get rid of the lines here, just so that they're out of the way, right? We'll get rid of everything that we don't need, just like that. Zoom back out here. Because all we want to do is have this piece be offset by 0.1. So we've got that there. We just click on this part right here, and we want to offset it by 0.1. Looks like we went the wrong direction, right? So we can use the flip tool like that. Okay, that looks great. Now we'll use the line tool to clean that up a little bit. We want to come straight across here. We actually probably need to go more than that. I'm going to come back to that one. Let's do that here in a sec. We don't need right now the one that comes out here because that's the wrong angle. So we're going to go ahead and finish this one off here like that. And let's go ahead and use that tool and just get rid of that part. We want to keep that one. Okay, now the idea on this one is, let's look at our plan, our drawing, and this part here is 0.037. So we need to come that far over, and then we'll do a radius right here of 0.202. So that's going to be 404 when we get to it. All right, so we wanted to come over from here to the left, 0.037. It's doing something red. I don't like that. Anyway, let's try it. That doesn't seem to be very much. Oh, that's the space. I read that wrongly. Why didn't you guys tell me that? It's not 0.037. That's the space inside of right here. It is from the, oh, let's do that. This is from the origin out here. It's 0.15. We did that before. Ay. Let's see. That's right. So we have to undo what I just did. Sorry about that. My bad. I bet you really cuss me right now. Okay, so we come back out here, right to the origin. There we go. And now we have to come back. That is the angle we have to come back, right? 0.037. Now we get rid of that part. Sorry about that. We just get rid of this little guy, right? Nope, wrong one. That's okay. Oh, no, it's not. Holy cow. Okay, let's try that again. 0.037. That just give me fits. You know what? I'm going to just leave that for now because I want to attach that. It'll be fine. All right, now we're going to use our handy trick to get the piece that's rounded right here, and that'll come back later and trim out that little line. It just is giving me fits right now, so we're just going to deal with it. All right, so it was the radius of 0.202, so we're going to double that for our diameter, which is 0.404. Do the same thing again 2 more times, 0.404. And now this one, we want it to be convex, so we're going to choose this side right here, 0.040 or 404. Now we'll go ahead and clean up those little ugly pieces, the ones that we don't need, including that nasty little guy that gave me fits before. Not nasty. I guess he's just, he's all right, but whatever. Okay. Just cleaning out all the stuff here that we don't need. We don't need any of this extra stuff. It will just create problems if we leave them on later on. Okay, cool. So it looks like we've got everything we need. Let's just double check, make sure it's all good. Yeah, that solid piece is awesome. And we're going to do a revolution. So we'll have this piece here that is what we measured out. Okay, let's go ahead and finish the sketch then. Oh, you see I messed one up right there. Let's see, that might create a problem. So I'm going to go back. This is really cool. Come back here and just double click on the sketch tool and it's still there. So I can just get rid of that. Finish the sketch. Okay, it's all nice and clear. Nothing's in the way. That's great. I'm not sure if anything would have happened, but I just soon be safe than sorry. Click on axes, click right here. Okay, and good to go. There you have it.